From the NBA suspending the season to universities making bold moves, Team 12's Mitch Carr joins us live from ASU's main campus in Tempe.
And Mitch, students right now are on spring break, but they won't physically be coming back to class anytime soon, right?
Mark and Trim, Arizona State announced today that when students do return on Monday, they won't be actually returning to the classroom. They will be returning to take virtual classes, online only, and that will last for at least 2 weeks. But the students that I spoke with are worried about what happens if that decision becomes longer than 2 weeks.
I don't know whether to think of it as a break or to worry.
That's ASU junior Kennedy Jamison's immediate reaction upon finding out the next 2 weeks of her spring semester will take place online rather than in person. In a letter, ASU President Dr. Michael Crow says the university will follow dozens of others coast to coast in suspending in-person classes. The University of Arizona made a similar decision, extending spring break until March 18th and also moving to online classes. ASU and UArizona's decisions so far are temporary.
Seeing schools shut down, and not just my school, but all my friends' schools too, it's making me rethink being outside a lot.
Math, English, history classes, those can be taken online, but not every class fits into the virtual format.
I'm a broadcast major, so I'm working with a camera and interviewing people like you are now, and I think that would make it a lot harder logistically.
And what about graduation? Students don't know if there will be any commencement exercises given restrictions placed on large gatherings.
It'd be disappointing to me, especially to my family and to my extended family.
Both universities are leaving open dorms and facilities for students who use them.
Right now I'm scared. I'm like, should I go home and be in a bunker?
Arizona State and the University of Arizona both noted in their statements that there are no active cases on any of their campuses at this time. We also reached out to Northern Arizona University to see what their plans are for the rest of their spring semester, and they have not yet responded. Live in Tempe, Mitch Carr, 12 News at 10.
Mitch, thank you.